Battle Ready Games here. Today we're going to be doing an Infinity game, and this time we're going to attempt to do it right. It's going to be Ariadna versus Pano again. Any comments, Brian?
Well, I'm just relying on you to finally teach me the correct rules, and that's about it.
All right. We are going to be playing a different format of game. We're going to be playing what's called Yams, and that description is yet another mission system. So we're going to give that a shot. I hope you guys like it. Let's do it!
Okay, for Pano's list, we have this Fusilier, which has a sniper rifle. The next one has a missile launcher. Third one has a med kit. We have the Nisei, which has a combi rifle, light shotgun. It has multi-spectral visor level 2, magnetism. Going on to the Orc Trooper, we have a multi-rifle, and that is all he's got. And then we're moving on to the Akal Commando, which has 80 combat jump, and it also has a boarding shotgun. And then just moving on to the Father Knight, which has a combi rifle. He has Kinematica level 1, he's a religious troop, and he also has assault. And we'll be moving on to Ariadna here. Okay, so here for Ariadna, I am proxying here. I'm going to be using this Line Cossack as it's going to have a med kit. Moving on to the next one, just a rifle. The third one also does have a rifle. We have 4 camo markers. And right here we have, I'm using him as a proxy. He's going to be a Moblot, and then we have the Veteran Cossack. And just want to go over a quick little description here. It's just the rule set for Yams. So each player draws 6 cards, and then we end up discarding 2 cards in the process, and then the 4 cards that we hang on to is our objective. In turn, we end up deploying a civvy. It's down the center line, and he's deployed D20 inches in, and it also applies the same with the crate. Also, the players on each side will have a flag that they'll deploy during their deployment. Alright, so just for Ariadna, I'm just going to go over the cards real quick. This is what they got.
Alright everybody, and these are the cards that Pano drew.
Okay, so over here we have the civilian here, which is a nifty little skeleton from Tomb Kings. And then over here we have the crate, and that's how everything looks in relation to the board. And just to mention to you guys, this is actually Dewey, the skeleton. Dewey. And this is what the Ariadna has for deployment, kind of spread out. And we're just going to go right up here just to the top building, and that's the advanced deployment, if I remember right. And this is what everything looks like. Got Pano, this is how they're deployed up on their side. And this is where I put the reserved model. And this is where Brian placed his.
Use my ambush card, and it states that my opponent must reveal a card at random, and then I get 1 point, and if I lose my objective, then I lose that point.
Okay, and let you select one at random. There you
go. So I chose Decimate, and the object of my opponent is to take out at least half of the enemy's force, and so my job is to not allow that to happen, which hopefully I would do that in general. So, alright, so I'm going to attempt to deploy my Akal Commando somewhere in this vicinity, and hopefully not get shot.
Okay, and just go ahead and roll your physical, which you just need to roll under 11 to be successful.
10.
Alright, so you're successful, so you get to place them within that ring.
Okay.
And this is where the model is located after placement.
To go base to base with the civvy, he is within 4 inches. So for my first order, I am going to move into base to base contact with Dewey. And now I'm going to attempt to kill Dewey. How do I do that? I don't know what to spend an order here And I'm going to attempt to shoot Dewey in the back with a boarding shotgun.
Blows brains up. And that is a successful shot. Alright, you can do it, Dewey. Make the save.
We're here, and I'm going to try to shoot him yet again in the back with a shotgun and have him not somehow survive.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Alright, that's unsuccessful, so he is dead. Okay, so just a quick correction. The 16 was actually, he was successful on his save, so Dewey's back.
And attempt to shoot Dewey in the back one more time.
Well, you have to say, third time's the charm, right? Alright, that's a hit. Roll and save. Alright, he is dead. Alright, and that leaves Brian with one successful activation, and he does get an objective.
I'm going to use in order to move my Nisei 4 inches, and as long as I am out of LOS,
Which you are.
enemy,
You're all good.
I'm going to go ahead and move him 2 more. Another order, sorry, and I'm going to move my Nisei yet again 4.
Okay, let's see. Let me check here and see if anything can draw a line of sight.
Second short order, I'm going to move him 2 more to there. And for my final, I'm going to move my Nisei 4 inches to there. And I still think that I am out of LOS.
Yes, and
His final short order here, I'm going to move him 2 inches to there.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend an order. I'm gonna activate this camo marker over here. It's gonna go ahead and move its 4. And it's just gonna move to right here. It's gonna poke its head around the corner there. And it can draw a line of sight. And what is your
And I'm going to wait and see what this guy does.
okay. And just run it as a proxy, but it's a tank hunter with a missile launcher. And he's going to go ahead and do a surprise shot against him. Okay, rolling off, I need to be under a 9. Brian needs to be under a 4. We are both unsuccessful with our rolls, so... Okay, spending another order for the tank hunter over there. And this time Brian needs actually to be under a 7. I need to be under a 9. I got a 5. You got a 3. My 5 beats your roll, and he needs to roll over an 11 3 times. So he actually goes from unconscious straight to dead. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate this proxy for the mob lot. He's going to go ahead and move his 4, which will move him to right here. And then he's going to use nothing can draw a line of sight. He's going to use his next short movement skill, moving another 4. Which will just move him to right there. And nothing can really still draw a line of sight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spend another order. He's going to move another 4 to right there. Nothing can still draw a line of sight. He's going to move another 4, which will just tuck him right up behind here. Spending another order, moving right there. Nothing can really still draw a line of sight. Another 4 right there. Another order. And he's going to move to right. The camo marker here. It's just going to move around the corner here, which will end its movement right there. And then another 4, because nothing can draw a line of sight, to just right here. Ending its activation right there. I'm going to spend another order right here. I'm going to go and drop this marker prone right here.
After that, I'm going to activate the line Cossack, which is right here. It's going to move 4, and then another to right there. Spending my last order. I'm actually comfortable with where I am.
Is 4 inches. And then I'm gonna move them again.
Right there.
3 inches. Okay, I'm gonna spend another order, and I'm gonna move him 4.
Okay.
And I believe I'm in line of sight with your anti-tank gunner over there.
Start off. Okay, my ARO is I'm going to go ahead and make a shot against him. My shot is +3, and so I just need to be under a 15 to be successful. It's just a 1, and go and roll, Brian. And Brian's going to do a dodge. Go and roll. You're successful, so you're going to move your 2 inches with him, and your choice of direction. There we go. Okay, perfect.
Spend another order here, and I'm going to essentially tuck my orc.
Okay, that will prompt an ARO from this camo marker over here. But I think I'm actually going to choose to wait.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I am then going to spend another order and move my call commando to essentially 4 inches to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend the second short order, which is a 2 inch, and we're going to go right there. Another order, and essentially tuck him right behind here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to the second short order. I'm going to essentially just go right there. Actually, 2 inches
Right there. Okay. I'm gonna activate this mob lot over here. He's gonna go ahead and move his 4. Nothing can draw a line of sight, and he's active movement right there. Just gonna check and see if I'm in the enemy zone or not. He is in the enemy zone. So I'm gonna reveal my card, which is going to be mapping. And so I need to just map the drop zone of, or yeah, the DZ of the enemy zone. So I need to roll, his willpower is 13, is at -3. He's unsuccessful, spend another order, do it again. Okay, he is successful right there. I, for some reason, thought it was -3, but it actually isn't, so that completes.
All right, and today we have a visitor. His name is Kai Arne Jorgensen, actually
Don't tell anybody.
the reigning Norwegian swimsuit model.
Swimsuit, here you come.
Okay, that was a close one.
Activating this camo marker here, I'm going to see what Brian's ARO is.
I'll wait.
Okay, I am going to pop out and do a surprise shot. It is a scout doing a surprise shot. Yeah. And resolving the shots, I need to be under a 15 to be successful. I got a 12 and a 1, and go ahead and roll, Brian. You got your 1 shot. And you got a 6. So the 12 beats the 6, but the 6 beats my 1. So, and I'm damage 14. What's your armor?
I am armor 4.
Absolutely need to roll above a 12. You do not. So activating the mob lot over here, he's gonna just move. He's gonna tuck right there. Do another short movement skill, moving him to right there. Okay, spend another order. I'm gonna activate this line Cossack She's gonna move to right there. There. And she can draw a line of sight to this guy right here. And what's your ARO, Brian? Okay, so Brian's gonna go ahead and choose to shoot here. We're gonna check ranges real quick and we'll be right back. To be under an 8 to be successful here. Got a 1. Okay, go ahead and roll, Brian. And Brian's at +6. He has a 7, which beats my 1. And what's the damage on that, Brian?
The damage is 14.
Okay, so I need to roll above a 13 to be successful and not take the damage. I do, so no wounds there. Order. Activating this Lion Cossack over here. Moving her up 4. She'll put her to just right there. Any arrows, Brian?
I'm going to take a shot if I can.
Sure thing. I will choose to shoot back as well. 3 shots. Yet again, need to be under 9. Have a critical, and you need to roll a critical to be successful. 4, so the crit outweighs the 4, so that cancels that out. And the damage on that is damage 13. What's your armor?
I am armor 2.
Armor 2, okay. So if you're armor 2, that brings you down to just need to roll above an 11 on 2 dice. You got it? Okay, you're good. So no damage taken. Spend my last order, activate her again, and I'm just gonna get her to right here. And actually from right here, you do get 2 AROs. You have him, and considering I started my activation right here, he's also able to draw a line of sight to there, so he also gets his ARO +6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 13, right? This is his BS.
His BS is, yes, 13.
Okay, so that is a successful. So I need to be, it was damage 14, -1, so I need to roll above a 13. 13 does not, so actually it does put her in an unconscious state. What was the damage on that?
The damage on the multi-rifle is 13.
Okay, 13 -1, need to be above a 12. She does not, so she goes straight to dead.
Right there.
Okay. Let's see. No. Well, actually, the missile launcher guy in between there will be able to draw a line of sight when he was moving past. So I'll go ahead and take a shot. We'll check. And for these shots, we both actually need to roll under a 15 to be successful. Okay, we got 4, and Brian has a 17, so my shot does happen. Okay, and rolling your 3, and it's explosive, and your armor 1 or 2, right?
I am armor 1.
Armor 1, so damage 15. So the 5 is unsuccessful, so he just passes into the unconscious.
Alright, so I'm going to do my best to... I'm going to bring my medic up here 4 inches.
Okay.
And I don't think she's in line of sight of anything.
Nope, she's all good. And second short skill.
Okay, well, I'm going to use her medic kit.
Okay.
And because of distance, she is actually +3.
Okay, and what's her BS?
And her BS is 12.
Okay, so roll under a 15 with 1.
No.
No. Okay, you want to choose to do that again?
Yes, spend another
Okay.
order. Do that again.
All right.
Move him, actually. 4 inches.
Okay.
And I believe he's in line of sight of this man here.
Okay, and I think considering he was right there, I was able to draw a line of sight again from the missile launcher. And it would have been. So I'll go and do another 12. I rolled a 19, and I just need to make my save on 3. Grab some dice here real quick. And got a 13, a 2, and a 1, so he is just straight up dead. Okay, so I need to roll under a 16. Brian needs to roll under a 13.
13.
I got a 3. Brian gets a critical, so he just takes automatic damage, and if you can just hand me a marker over there. And he passes into the unconscious state. Okay.
Order.
Okay.
And I'm going to move him 4.
Okay.
And he is not in line of sight of anything.
Nope.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move him, actually. right there, and I am in line of sight of his scout, and vice versa.
Yep, we are definitely in line of sight.
And I'm going to attempt to shoot him with a missile launcher.
Okay, I will also shoot back with my ARO. Scouting the gentleman over here and rolling up. Need to roll under a 15. Got a 14. Brian's got a 12. My 14 beats the 12. And so that's damage 14 with armor piercing. So he's at least armor 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to roll under a 13 to make your. I'm sorry, over a 13 to make your successful save. Okay, you're good. All right.
Spend 1 order.
Okay.
And move this gentleman
He's such a gentleman.
base to base with my terrain so I can get the cover benefit.
Okay. I can actually shoot him when he's out of the cover benefit, unfortunately, so he will still get, it won't be +3 -3 is where I'm going with this.
Heard.
Okay. And needing to be under 15, and you go ahead and roll. And it's a 7. So your 7 does beat my 2, and so I need, okay, so I need an 11 on 3 dice. Okay, so he goes from unconscious straight up to dead.
This gentleman
Another gentleman, ladies and gentlemen.
4, and I could be in line of sight of these camo markers there.
Okay. This one here? Mm-hmm. Okay, that one's actually prone, so he's not visible.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
perfect.
And so nothing can draw line of sight from what I can see.
All right.
Contact with the barricade there?
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
And that ends my turn.
All right, cool. Okay, so I'm going to spend an order. I'm going to activate this marker. It's way over here, and you'll see it here just shortly. It's going to move to right here. And any arrows, you have one here, and you might also, actually you can clip actually also to right there as well with your orc. Okay, so this marker moved from here to here. Brian's choosing to wait. I am going to go ahead and pop out and do a surprise shot with the tank hunter, which is located under this piece of paper. And he does have the portable autocannon. So Brian chose to wait, so I'm going to go ahead and declare my second short skill, which is I'm going to go ahead and split my shots with him to here, and I'm also going to split the shot to here to the orc. So those will be face-to-face rolls. This one will just be a regular roll from here, and we're rolling. Okay, so I need to roll under a 12. I got a 2. Brian's got a 5. Brian's 5 beats my 2. Okay. And that's just, what's the damage on that? I'm just going to resolve that now, and then we'll move
15.
on to the other shots. So 15. So I am armor 3 with him. So I need to roll above, well, actually, plus I also have cover. So it's actually, I need to roll above a 9. I do. Okay, Brian needs under a 3. I need under a 12. I got a 7. You crit. Okay, and that was the multi-rifle?
That was the yes, sir.
Okay, and that was with the double action shot, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and it was damage what? I'm sorry?
13.
13. Sorry, I just keep forgetting here. So 13 at -6 from the 13, which brings it down to 7. So I need to roll above a 7 twice. I do not. He goes straight to the dead state. Marking that off right there. Activate the veteran Kazik here. Moving up 4. 2 right there. I believe. Yep, can draw a line of sight from here to here. And what would you like to do?
I would like to
Do
dodge.
Shot or dodge? So Brian's chosen to dodge, and then after that, I'm just continuing my movement with the model. It's a 20, so it's actually an unsuccessful dodge. So I'm just going to go ahead and move him up just 2 more inches, just to right there. Spending another, and if you would like, you can choose to make an ARO. No arrows. Okay. Gonna go ahead and move him up another 4 to right there. Orc draw. Spending another order. Moving him up another 4, base to base with this model here. Any arrows? Short skill to go ahead and complete this objective here, which is collect. So I need to collect a document from an unconscious body. The conditions are I need to be in base to base with the model, and my roll needs to be at a willpower -3. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I need to be under an 11, so it's a 5. So I do successfully get the document. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and just spend my last order here. He's just gonna move to right there, and then he's gonna move to right there, ending his activation.
Order here, and I am going to move him actually 4 inches that way. No line of sight.
Nope.
And then I'm actually going to move him another 4 right here.
Okay.
And yep,
Line of sight.
line of sight
Okay. To who?
to this model there.
Okay, you're in +3, so you need to roll under a 15, and I need to roll under a 12. Alright, so your 11 beats my 7, so I do take the shot. That was with the missile launcher, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 3 dice. It's damage 15.
14.
Oh, okay, sorry, 14. I am armor with him. I am armor 4. Have cover, so 7. So 7 from 15 is 9? 8? Okay, so need to roll above an 8 on 3 dice. I do not. He does have no incapacitation, so he's not
Take another shot.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and choose to shoot this time. It's 1 shot. What was the range on that? Okay, so I did make a roll mistake here. He was actually supposed to be -3 on the last shot, but we're just going to go ahead and continue the game regardless. I am choosing to do a shot. It's at -3, so I need to roll under a 10. I got a 15, and go ahead and roll off, Brian. So you actually need just -3 from your shot.
And I need under 9.
Yeah, so an 8's damage, and so that's 3 again. Need to roll above, what was it? I think it was 8. So I do not, so he's actually just passes straight to the dead state because.
Spin this order and move him 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually spin another order, move him 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to spend another order. I'm going to move him 4.
Okay.
Now let's check for line of sight.
Sure thing. Nothing so far. Can draw a line of sight.
Okay.
Nope, you're all good.
I'm going to move him 4 more.
Okay.
Still going line of sight.
Yep, you're still all good.
Okay. Spin the last order here, or well, second to last order, sorry. Go
Mhm.
base to base with that.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna go ahead and do the 1 objective there.
Yes, I'm going to search the crate.
Okay, so searching the crate. Hold on, guys. Get the camera to focus here. Okay, so base space, it's your willpower, -3 to be successful to discover the crate. Roll under a 9 to be successful here. I'm just grabbing a die here real quick. Under a 9. So it's a 13, so he's unsuccessful. You want to choose to spend another order?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. Under 9. And he crits, so he does successfully discover it, so he gets that objective, scoring a point. Order here. The camo marker is going to stay prone right here, and it's just going to move to right here 2 inches, half of its movement, and then its second short skill another 2 inches to right there. I'm going to spend another order, and it's going to go ahead and pop up. And so far from what I can see, you do have an ARO over there. I'm not sure if you have an ARO right here. It does appear that you do not from right there. But this guy here might also be able to draw a line of sight. So let's just check real quick. Let me grab a model. Yep, he totally can. So we've got 2 AROs there. And your range, I'm in my +3 range. Rolling off real quick. Need to be under a 15. I got a 19, so I'm unsuccessful. Brian's rolling. Brian got a 20, so we're very unsuccessful. So I need a 12. Brian needs a 9. Okay, so mine's successful. Okay, so Brian needs to roll above a 10 here. Above a 10. He does, so he doesn't take any damage, and that ball stays alive. So in the last order, just gonna go ahead and take this last shot here with this precious green order. Goodbye, green order. And taking a shot, gonna split it between there, and I forgot to ask what Brian's ARO is. What is your ARO?
Fire at will.
Fire at will. Alright, let's do it up. Alright, so we know from here to here, we'll go and resolve that one real quick. I need to roll just my base, which was a 12, and you go ahead and roll as unsuccessful. 7, that was successful, correct? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Need to roll above. What's the damage?
Sniper rifle is
Should be 15. Okay, 15. 1, so 4, so I need to roll above an 11. I do not. So he is unconscious. That was my last order. And good game.
GG.
Indeed. I managed to complete the mapping, the collect. I did manage to get the collect. I did see half his models. Unfortunately, I did not get decimate and kill half of his models. So I did not complete that objective. So he does complete that objective with the ambush. He did get kill the pigeon with the civilian killing. The search crate he did successfully complete. He did also complete the blockade because he kept the active enemy models out of his command or his deployment zone. So it was a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.